Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction to One Piece chapter 833, and sorry if I look a mess, I did just wake up. And also I woke up with kind of a sore throat, so I have some water here that I may need to sip throughout the live reaction, and it sounded like my voice just cracked, so it may not be sounding the best either. Also, lumping on with the problems with me just waking up this morning and wanting to get straight into this and get it up as quickly as possible, one of my 3 lights I used to record just blew out like while I was getting everything set up, so hopefully it doesn't look too bad. I know for me, like, I wish I didn't have to use all the lights, but it takes like 3 lights because my camera looks terrible if I don't have like really good lighting. So yeah, then let's just get into this. We got the cover of Weekly Jump, and it's got a One Piece film gold spread. We see Gildo Tesoro, and we see this the antagonist that doesn't really matter because it's a movie, and we see the Straw Hats. And the thing I notice is what in the hell's up with Frankie's mask? It's almost like a bank robber's mask, but like it looks like it's made of leather. He's like a gimp bank robber. Also, we see the red hair and blue haired chick and the other 2 Guild Tesoro scrubs. Yeah, I like the blue haired chick's design. At least, I think I do. I kind of like all their designs except for the one big headed Nuke fruit guy. Yo, that watch is pretty hype looking though. Yeah, got more film gold stuff. Got, oh, here we go. Whoa, this looks nice. Yo, a special color spread, 2 color spreads in a row. A special color spread to celebrate the widely anticipated opening of Film Gold. Film Gold will be released in theaters across Japan starting July 23rd. Be sure not to miss it. Sales of newly released Volume 82 and Color Walk 7 are going through the roof. That's good. And it's the Straw Hats and a bunch of floating goldfish and some fireworks and some giant watermelon. Yo, this is pretty cool looking. Hold on, let me see if there's anything like, any cool Easter eggs thrown in here or anything. No, I don't see anything. Almost didn't see Luffy there for a bit. Yo, it looks really, really cool though. I like this. I like the whole style of it. That's a really good looking color spread. Oh, more film gold stuff. Okay. Oh, here we go. Finally. Chapter 833, Vinsmoke Judge. Whole Cake Island, Germa Kingdom. It's a duel. After establishing that Judge's name follows the same pattern as his son's, this is what we'll be using from now on. The one dude looks like the dude with the spike hair from Water 7. I heard that the duel is between the commander and this Sanji guy we've been hearing about. What kind of guy is he? Well, it's not too hard to imagine. Germa Kingdom, Yonji Fortress. I just heard that Sanji was still going on about declining the marriage, so I told him off in place of our father. I didn't expect things would be much different from back then, but this was the result. And Yonji has like the side of his face with the headphone kicked in. That bastard, I'll make him pay. Oh my gosh. Oh, what is with this guy? Master Yonji, I don't think a hammer is going to do the job. I'm going to use the press machine, so hold still. Say what? Yo. Have his head in a press? What the heck? Good as new. Curses. How could a good-for-nothing like him possibly get the better of me? Okay. So that's Master Sanji. Looks strong. He's not even wearing a raid suit. That bounty of his seriously wasn't just for show. Yo, and Sanji's actually fighting Judge. He's throwing the kicks in. So you dare to kick your own father. You started this fight. I'm gonna finish it. Furthermore, don't you dare call yourself my parent anymore. You've returned home, Sanji. This means that you are indeed my son. It's hard for me to feel the sentiment in that when you're waving around a big-ass spear trying to impale me. I have every intention of leaving this place and returning to my crew as soon as this tea party bullshit is over. The marriage is a total farce. Gets all the German people cheering for the fight. Still harping on about that. Do you truly think that Big Mom will sit idly by in the face of such betrayal? I could care less about what happens to all you after the fact. I only came here to protect my crew. Are you saying that you'd sacrifice your own family? How many times do I have to say it? You're definitely no family of mine. You good for nothing. This piece of shit was caught in the middle of making food for a bunch of filthy rats again. Royals aren't meant to dirty their hands cooking, moron. Yo, and that's Sanji getting kicked around, and it looks like the two older brothers and Yonji looks like the biggest for some reason. And they're kicking Sanji around for making food for the peasants. Okay, we finally getting some... we're getting flashbacks. Oh my gosh, hold on. Shut up, give it back, says Sanji, and he goes to punch Ichiji. And he hurts his fist on Ichiji's face. Ouch. Who do you think you are? And Ichiji starts wailing on him. Don't you ever touch me, moron. And then Yonji and Niji are laughing at him. Haha, so weak, what a loser, bwahaha. All four of us may have been born on the same day, but you're totally the black sheep of the bunch. Yo, so that's why they were all born on the same day. Okay. Father, they look back. Okay, so they aren't there's no real separation between their ages. That's so cool, and it looks like Reiju and Judge in the background. Are you bullying Sanji again? Father, they said, help. Sanji says, help. Then he looks over. Why should I? It's clear as day that you'll be useless as a warrior in the future. I have no obligation to help you, and I see no worth in raising you either. You're nothing but a stain, a disgrace to our family name. And Sanji's crying. Kya ha ha. Reiju laughs. Get up, I'll give you some of my personal training, says, I think Ichiji? Niji. You bring nothing but shame to all of us, says Ichiji. Do it, Yonji, charge right at him, and they're holding him. Hell yeah, and then Yonji charges. Were you reminiscing just now? So Sanji's obviously way stronger than Yonji. He took him out, without even trying, pretty much. And they're, the same age, so that's really cool to see. Were you reminiscing just now? He hits Sanji blocks the spear with his leg. To think that you of all people would be capable of using haki. Yo. He stopped the top of the spear with his leg. What's wrong? I'll give you the courtesy of picking up a sword. I remember training you in the way of the sword. These hands of mine exist for the sole purpose of cooking. Unless you're one of the ingredients to one of my dishes, I won't ever use my hands, let alone handle a sharp tool. Using my legs and kicks are my only recourse when it comes to combat. Huh, he's a beast. Hard to believe he's the same Sanji we all remember, says Reiju. So, I see that you still have that disgusting habit of making food for a bunch of filthy rats. You fool, you must remember that royals were never meant to serve others. It's in one ear and right out the other with you. What do you have to complain about in this marriage? Yo, and he activates those booster things on his feet and goes up above Sanji. The commander flung himself toward Sanji, the fighting style of a man once renowned as the Garuda. It's not something you get to see every day. Yo, oh my gosh, the Garuda. Vinsmoke Judge. Okay, that's a really cool thing. A really cool what is it? Epithet? What irony. Diablo Jamble. Oh my gosh, here we go. Collier shot. Yo, and he nails Judge. But Judge grabs his leg. Oh my gosh. And then flings him into the ground. Yo, this is good. Then Judge comes in with the kick. War is what advances technology. Electromagnetic crack. Yo, and then he does his own kick with that power. Blaster! And then he activates the jet on the back of his boot to send him flying. Yo. And Sanji's just laying on his back staring up at the sky. Hey, mind if I ask you one thing? The Germa you once knew is already a thing of the past, says, Judge. Should blood parents be viewed in some holier-than-thou light? You never bothered giving that little kid a single decent memory. The poor runt had it pretty rough back then, wouldn't you agree? And it shows Sanji stuck in a cage. Father, please let me out. Father, it's dark and creepy. I can't pronounce this. Puel Afre. I have no idea. I feel nothing but hatred towards this man. Come, wall. And all of the soldiers line up in a wall in front of him. Oi, get out of the way, dumbass. Yo, and Judge just stabs the spear straight through the guy's gut at Sanji. Holy shit. And it seems like Sanji gets hit by the shock from the spear. Electromagnetic shaft. And he gets blown back. Holy shit. The cigarette flies out of his mouth. Everybody starts cheering. You're quite sturdy. You just continue to amaze me. To think that I'm looking at the same little boy from back then, it's unfathomable, says Reiju, tending to his wounds. This is all so stupid. I just want to get this tea party business over with and leave this place as soon as possible. Then I can finally leave this entire mess behind me. I let myself believe that maybe you lot had slightly changed for the better, but now I see that was wishful thinking. You're all much worse than before. Get out of my sight, old man. I refuse to be affiliated with you in any way. Say what you will, you can't deny that you have my blood running through your veins. Don't get me wrong, all of Germa's soldiers wouldn't think twice about giving their lives for us Vinsmokes. Are they the ones... They're the ones who make up Germa's ultimate army. Then why don't you use that ultimate army of yours to realize whatever idiotic ambitions you have? Taking over North Blue? That's just fantastic. A perfect goal for an evil bunch led by the likes of you. A sensible, if not predictable statement, says Judge. But with this alliance with Big Mom, that ambition of ours becomes a guaranteed reality. All we need from you is simple cooperation. Do not forget my initial request was to peacefully negotiate terms with you. And Sanji looks over at him. It's true that I would love to have someone as powerful as Big Mom as an ally. However, despite it being a mere marriage, I refuse to hand over one of my precious sons to that mentally deranged woman. And that's when it struck me. Yes, that's right. Now that I think of it, I used to have an extra dud laying around here somewhere. You are to serve as a means to an end, Sanji, nothing more. Just so we're both clear, I still and never will see a fool like you as a son of mine, not in the slightest. And Sanji just looks at him angrily. Hey, what the hell is this? He says as Reiju puts a bracelet on him. You said something about your hands being most precious to you. Well then, perfect. Are you familiar with the collars that world nobles put on slaves? A handy tool that allows them to blow up anyone who tries to run away from their owner. Those wristlets are no different. If you try to leave this island, well, let's just say you'll be cooking with your feet. Big Mom was kind enough to lend us a pair, and only she possesses all of the keys to those devices. Well, that isn't to say that Germa would ever let you leave this place alive in the first place, because we surely wouldn't. Whether you like it or not, I'll definitely have to proceed with the marriage. Sanji's knee-deep in it now. Chapter 833 end. Okay, that was kind of cool. I really liked the fight. I loved seeing Sanji backstory and flashbacks. Like, he's been around so long and we're finally now getting this, so I'm really, really happy about that. It was cool to see how well he could hold himself against Judge and that he can take one of his own quadruplet brothers. So it was cool to see how strong Sanji really is in comparison. And yeah, it's also cool to see how Judge views Big Mom and stuff. So and how we view Sanji. Like there was a lot of cool stuff here. I always feel a little bit whenever we stay the whole chapter with one certain group and don't see how the other groups are doing, you know? But either way, I did think this was good, and I'm interested to see what we'll do next week, since we'll probably be jumping back to other characters next week, since it seems like the Sanji stuff might be done for right now, at least for a few chapters. Then we'll probably see him doing something else again. Yeah, so as usual, I guess, do the old like if you like it, comment down there, tell me what you thought of the chapter and what you thought of my initial thoughts and reaction to it. Subscribe for more One Piece, both anime and manga, The Walking Dead, which I will be having the Season 7 trailer reaction up tomorrow, and then sometime this weekend I'll do like a breakdown of it or something. Review of this will be up tomorrow, like usual, if I haven't already said that. Follow on Twitter if you want, because I'll try to keep you updated there on when I post anything or push anything back. And, yeah, I think that's it. So, thank you once again for watching, like, very, very sincerely, and I'll see you all next time.